Yo, so I just bought this mini skid steer from China from an auction for 3,500 bucks. Was it a mistake? Is it gonna make me money? I don't know. I bought it to flip it. We're gonna find out hopefully if we can make some money or if I just made a $3,500 mistake, which really sucks. But this is an AGT Industrial YF2380. I don't know what any of that means. All I know is this is about a 15 horsepower engine. It's a mini skid. It's got the bucket. It's got all kinds of hydraulic attachments that you can buy. It's got extra hydraulic attachments in the front if you wanted to do extra attachments like a grapple hook or possibly even like what do you call those? One of those claws or whatever. I've got it currently for sale, obviously, but this thing's pretty damn neat. It's got rubberized tracks. Okay, I don't know what else to tell you about this thing because I don't know much about it. All I know is I barely know how to turn it on. I barely know how to operate it, but it's pretty sick. Again, it's a stand-on mini skid from China. Bought it at auction for 3,500 bucks. We're gonna turn it on. We're gonna go test it out with some gravel, and we're gonna show you how it works. And hopefully we'll get some good demo videos so we can give it to somebody who wants to potentially buy it. So in order to turn this thing on, obviously I had to put some gas in here, had to turn the choke on. So we're gonna turn the choke on, turn on the battery, kill switch. That did not work. Here we go. Turn the key. Obviously need to turn the key. Pull the choke. I've got 0.3 hours on this thing, just from literally pulling it in and out of the shop. Lift the bucket. Got two controls. So I'm going to show you some controls real quick. Let the hydraulics lower that down. Let's take this little sign off. All right, so you can actually access your engine from in here. So we're going to literally learn how to do that together. I know I did it once. There we go. Lift up the little compartment, and actually this thing just folds out, and you've got your battery, your hydraulic pump, your engine, your gas tank, and a bunch of other stuff. I have no idea what it is. Here's a hydraulic tank right here. Again, your battery. Cooling fan, in case you're operating for a very long time. Definitely want to turn that cooling fan on. All right, it's got a working light. Here's the cooling fan switch. So you got your cooling fan switch, working light. Even has a little horn to get people out of your way. It's got two controls on top, basically two joysticks, forwards, backwards, and then you have to operate it if you want to go left and right, kind of like that. Each one is, each track operates independently, and then the same joysticks in, out controls the bucket function, and then the up and down function of the bucket as well, the arm. So we're gonna go turn this on. We're gonna take it over there. We're gonna dump that that container, and we're gonna do a little bit of demo. One more thing, and this controller in the middle is for your accessory hydraulics. So if you have a accessory on those hydraulics, this controller in the middle would operate that claw or whatever it is that you decide to add to it. Over here is your throttle control. So up and down, you control your throttle like that. And this takes forever. We'll grab that out of the truck. So what we're gonna do is, since there's this big old divot hole here, we're just gonna transfer this this gravel right over there and just kind of see how long it takes. So get her started. Yeah.
I didn't think so soon.
Oh, I
mean, you literally got 0.0.
mainly probably because I didn't adjust it or something. I don't know. Damn. Now what? I have to lift it up. Got a V-Vor jack that I ordered off the TikTok shop. Just trying to see how this works. Some sort of Temu. I mean, it's only fitting that I use a Chinese jack with a Chinese skid steer to fix a Chinese broken. So watching videos on these things, everybody always says to tighten the track, and I really didn't look into it to see how to do it. They also say to make sure you tighten all the bolts too, and I didn't do any of that. So we're gonna find out why this thing broke. Cigarette plug adapter. Hopefully I don't electrocute myself. See if it even works since it's been wet. Ooh. Well, you want to stay open, huh? So we're gonna run that over there. Connect this to the power and the negative, and the positive and negative side. This is really wet. I wouldn't trust it.
Don't get under.
I mean, now how to...
Pretty tight. I need a pipe or something.
Yeah, this is not going to be very easy. Should probably watch some more videos on it. Damn. Wow.
That's kind of neat. It doesn't require grease, at least.
Look at me go, look at me flex, it's not a plane, more like a jet. I heard the song, we ain't impressed, then she heard me, now she undressed. To make it all worse, I got a check. You want a verse, double the check. I wanted this, then I got this, so when I want that, I'ma get that. This how I look when you threaten and kill it. I gave a warning and they didn't listen. I'm at the ceiling, that's independent. She in the feelings and that's when they finish.
I didn't have the right tools. I don't have the right wrench size either. So I have to use an adjustable wrench. And then there's barely any room in here. Oh, there we go. Nice and tight. But it's not bad once you know what you're doing. It's really not. I mean, and you have the right tools. If you don't have the right tools and you're trying to mess around and you're trying to figure it out too, on top of that, there's not very many good videos on YouTube for it. Yeah, you know, a lot of them have, like I said, they have grease fittings. And the grease fittings, the more grease that you put in there, the tighter it gets. This does not have that type of setup. Move it around just a little bit. You gotta pull the choke out. Now we have threaded rod and the big nut that's tightening it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen, in order to push this rod forward to make it a little bit tighter, we've gotta loosen the nut. And again, I don't know what size, matter of fact, this is looks like about a 3/4 inch. So if you have a 3/4 inch wrench, it would probably make your life a little bit easier, but I do not. So righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. Now we got it nice and loose. You see that? How it's loose? And now we're gonna push the rod out. So if we go righty tighty, it's gonna be this way. Oh yeah, you can see that? Nice and tight now. A couple more turns, and that's about as tight as I want it to go. And then we're gonna tighten this nut back on. That's it. Nice and much tighter now. Cover back on, and we're gonna go test this thing out. This is your throttle. You got your electric fan switch, your LED light, and your horn. So it's got joystick controls. So in order to go up and down, or in order for the bucket to go up and down, the joystick on the right goes up and down. And in order for the entire arm to go up and down, you're going to use the joystick controls. This is independent. They're independent tracks. So this obviously joystick controls the right track. This joystick controls the left track. So in order to go forward, you push them both forward. If you want to turn to the left, you're going to push the right joystick forward. Okay. You got your temperature or your battery gauge right there. We're sitting at 14.5, 14.6 volts. It's got 0.3 hours on there. So there's your clock, your time, kind of like your mileage, but the hours used, and then your oil temperature gauge. So we're good. So we're gonna go testing. This right here is for any accessory. So this will control. This right here will control if you had a grapple or anything. That's what the extra hydraulic hoses are for. So you can put an accessory on the bucket, like a grapple, or even a brush cutter even, and take the bucket off and use different accessories. This would control an accessory. So we're gonna go put it on high throttle so we can go fast. That's a nice, full, heavy bucket. I'm out of gas. So we are out of gas. I'm gonna fill her up real quick. Let me tell you, this is one of the least expensive pieces of equipment that you can buy. $4,500 piece of equipment. Some people are selling it for $5,000. I'm giving you a discount, but because you're watching this video. But anyways, $4,500 piece of equipment. The thing is pretty badass. So you've got some a heavy duty bucket, These are definitely some, what do you call them, anchor points or whatever, I don't know what you call them, but you can put your chains on there. You know, for the price and what you're getting, man, I mean, this is perfect for like small jobs, landscapers, people that want to get into like fences or gates that have nothing but a, you know, a small fence to get in the backyard, and you want to do the, you don't have to take the entire fence down. This will do a good amount of projects. And I'm really impressed with like a full bucket. These things are not, it's not light. You know, a full bucket load is not light at all. But I was literally thinking on the way over here, like, how much gas did we put in here? Let me go get the gas tank. I found out yesterday, man, I mean, that's pretty fancy, right? That's high tech. I think one of the biggest things you gotta take away is with these tracks and these machines are, they're not supposed to like turn one at a time on the grass because they will get stuck. So you gotta make sure when you're turning, you're operating both tracks at the same time. These are heaping buckets though. I'm still learning the controls myself, so. And when you turn, you're not supposed to turn without moving the track. So both tracks should be moving. You can't just control one track at a time to do a sharp turn. Otherwise, that's going to cause problems. See if we can do another endo. Not bad. And just for shits and giggles, I want to see what happens if it'll climb the. I don't see why it would. All right, we're done. It's so scary. You done? Don't forget that one of the nice features is that you can remove different attachments and stuff. So you grab this little handle right here and lift it up, just like a. I believe that's how it's done. Yep. There you go, you drop it off, and then you can pick up your next one. You can pick up your next attachment or whatever. Alright, so as you can see, you can throw all kinds of trash away with this thing.
Check your fire! Check fire, damn it! Friendly, stop
Oh
shooting!
yeah. Alright, so this is no joke. This is definitely legit. It definitely passes American AF test. Even though it's Chinese, whatever. But it's actually pretty damn solid, man. So I'm not gonna lie, like, not just because I'm selling it, I'm super impressed. I have a tractor at home. I have a John Deere tractor. If I didn't have that thing already, I would honestly consider keeping this because I could use it for all the different attachments. I mean, I could put forks in the front. I could put a man cage like I have at home. I could do a bunch of different things that I could do with my tractor, and I could do it a lot easier because it's a lot more smaller, compact, and narrow. So anyways, this thing's pretty legit. I give it 4.5 stars out of 5, probably 4.5 stars, I guess. We'll see. I don't know about any of the ongoing maintenance or none of that stuff, but for the price, I know what I paid for my tractor, and let me tell you, for this price, this is a heck of a steal. So everything seems pretty legit. The hydraulics tank, the intercooler, the fan, inner workings, the extra hydraulic hoses or hydraulic connections, the bucket. I'm sure these buckets won't last long. It's already got a little bit of rust here, so probably painted up a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, for the price, again, you're not getting a very, very expensive piece of machinery, but it's pretty heavy duties. These are popping up all over the country at auctions. If you don't want to go to an auction, or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, buy one secondhand. Lots of them on Facebook Marketplace. There's also little mini excavators out there. So I'm gonna probably try one of those out next. Hopefully, we'll see. I want to sell this one, and then maybe we'll get a little mini X and do a little test on that too. So anyways, with that, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. This is a little bit different of a video. I'm gonna go grease up. Well, I already checked all those dirt fittings. They're already pretty greased up, so no need to do that. I'm gonna go play with it a little bit more. Go throw away this guy. I'm gonna go play with it a little bit more. Go throw away a little bit more garbage, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.